Well, Jimmy, the news is out this week that you're going to be retiring. How are you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. I made the decision about a month ago. It's only just become public, so not much has changed. Just a bit of obviously media attention now about it, but yeah, happy with the decision, and yeah, I think it's the right one.
And when did it start? The thoughts of you might be ready to pack in?
Probably this pre-season of this year felt different. You know, it was the first one that just felt like a little bit of a drag, and yeah, I think now I'm at the point where I don't get much enjoyment out of all the training and all the stuff through the week. I enjoy game days, but yeah, my head's just not in all of it, you know, through the week. So yeah, it wasn't fair for the club and to guys like you and the other players to go around again if I wasn't fully invested.
Yeah, and I think for me, you know, I've seen you in the gym, and I can tell you've been very ready for retirement.
I've been ready for 10 years.
There's not many weights been lifted. So, you know, are you happy that you're going to be finishing your what's a glittering career in the south of France? And did you ever envisage that's where you would be finishing playing?
It's where I always hoped. I always wanted to come to the Super League and finish up over here in France. Obviously, with the climate, more like Australia, it's probably where I wanted to be. So, yeah, it's where I wanted to, but it doesn't always go like that. So, yeah, very happy that it's all worked out the way it has.
Now, you've had a great career spanning, you know, over a decade. What's the very best bit of the last 10 years or so?
You know, it's just a bit, I think the biggest thing for me is probably the opportunities it's given me and my family. I think, you know, when you look back on it, all the stuff that's happened on the field will be forgotten about, but the friendships you make and the opportunities that my kids have had, you know, they now speak French and you know, they've been able to come and travel the world, you know. I think that will stay around a lot longer than, you know, anything they did on the footy field. And
I know as well as any other player, it's not all highs in rugby league. You know, what would be your worst moment of your playing career?
Oh, look, I had plenty. Obviously, you had some. Anytime you're out of form, anytime you're playing in teams where you're losing matches, obviously I was a very competitive person, so that never sat well with me. So, like anyone, mate, it's easy to remember all the good things, but everyone has those bad times. So, yeah, but I suppose it's how you get through them, and that determines how you play, I suppose.
And going forward from now, you know, what's the next step for you, and what's the goal or the plan long term for you and the family?
I think enjoy the south of France for a year or two. Yeah, chill here. We're loving it here, and such a good opportunity. And then probably want to go back into coaching. I think that's sort of the path I'd like to follow. So give it a couple of years and go back and see what's about back home.
So it could be potentially coming back to the Dragons in a few years in a coaching capacity.
Yeah, and then never leave.
And you know, you've had a great career, and you know, leaving the game, what are you going to miss most about it, do you think?
I think game days is always good. I've always loved, you know, you start playing footy when you're a kid because you love playing the game. So game days is always good. The camaraderie of boys in the dressing sheds and stuff like that, you know, all that sort of stuff is going to be hard to sort of miss. But hopefully, if you stay involved in that sort of environment and coaching and that, you're sort of still around that, so it doesn't change too much.
And lastly, obviously you've won a lot of trophies. You've won NRLs, State of Origins, World Club Challenges. What would it mean to you personally to finish with a grand final with the Catalan Dragons? And now that you know the area and you know the Perpignan environment, what do you think it'd mean for French Rugby League?
Yeah, look, I think it'd be massive. I think, you know, they got very passionate supporters here in Perpignan, and it was a massive goal of mine when I first signed to come over here and be part of that first side to win the first premiership with the club. So nothing's changed there. That's still a massive focus of mine, and a couple more months of hard work, and fingers crossed we can do it. You just got to score a heap of tries.
Hard work from you.
Yes.
Cheers, Jimmy.
Too easy, mate.